Hello and welcome to Sktv'S. You're watching Afternoon English News. First, the headlines. Manipur government making all efforts to give impetus to entrepreneurship in state with assistance from centre, asserts Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla. Efforts on to restructure medical rules and regulations to strengthen public medical fraternity relationship. New rules will reduce treatment-related fatalities, says Indian Medical Association Manipur State Branch. Governor in Council approves establishment of BSc nursing colleges for Thoubal and Churchandpur districts to boost medical and nursing education. MP Sanajobal Shemba appreciates Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for introducing GST 2.0, stating it will hugely benefit middle-class families, farmers and common man. And National Socialist Council of Nagaland NSN-IM leader Thungangle Muiva to visit his native village Somdal in Ukhrul district on October 22nd after 50 years. And now the news in detail. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla has asserted that Manipur government is making all efforts to give impetus to entrepreneurship in the state with assistance from centre. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla was speaking during award ceremony for Governor's Best Entrepreneur Rolling Trophy and All Manipur Entrepreneurs Association Outstanding Award 21-22, which was held at Banquet Hall of Hotel Imphal today. Chief Secretary P.K. Goyal, Additional Chief Secretary Textiles, Commerce and Industries Anurag Bajpai, along with various entrepreneurs attended the event. Speaking in the program, Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla maintained that the present crisis in the state led to delay in growth of entrepreneurship in the state. However, with situation improving, government is taking up efforts to give further push to entrepreneurships. While emphasizing that entrepreneurship is the cornerstone of human progress, Governor Bhalla highlighted that efforts are underway to start tea plantation in None and Tamenglong districts. The planned Unity Mall will also provide huge platform and market for handicrafts in the state.
These awardees are not just a mark of individual achievement, but a celebration of spirit of innovation, resilience and enterprise that defines our people. Today, as we reflect upon the progress of Manipur's industrial and entrepreneurial sector and reaffirm our collective commitment towards building a stronger economic future for our state. Because of certain disturbances over the last 2 years, all the activities get impacted, and even young enterprises also have got impacted like any other thing. But hopefully things are becoming better and these things will come back. Especially the startups and all suffer quite a lot because they are at a stage of infancy and any such extra factors from outside can disturb and dislocate the whole thing. So I'm happy that we are back into a normal thing and some of those enterprises have been revived and are working again.
Indian Medical Association IMA Manipur State Branch Secretary Dr. Soram Gautam has affirmed that new rules and procedures will soon be put in place to improve the relationship between doctors, nurses and the public. This comes in the backdrop of the tragic incident on September 21st when a pregnant woman died of health complications allegedly due to medical negligence, sparking mob violence where hospital properties were destroyed and a doctor was brutally assaulted. Doctors and healthcare providers today staged a sit-in under the banner Stop Violence Against Doctors at IMA House organized by IMA Manipur State Branch. Speaking to media, Dr. Soram Gautam stressed that doctors and nurses never want such complications to happen, but in the rare case they do. Violence is not a solution. He urged the public to hold individuals accountable through law, including options like public interest litigation, instead of resorting to assaults and vandalism, which only worsen the situation. He added that if there are faulty systems, they must be upgraded to prevent such incidents in future, and urged cooperation from all sides to restore trust in healthcare. While OPD and other services remain closed in protest, emergency and critical care services continue to function.
Sigumba asi nationality doctor amadi nurse healthcare provider community na kari nindo so pam nate toning banate sigumba accident thokasi doctor amadi nurse da direct kind of kenu si tasengna doctor amadi nurse to ki marala hairgati oram da su yawi adeki sumoi oide have su yaroi medical negligence kind of se dum khara jingna bas dum yaw nate adubu ekta incident pudimaki doctor nurse da fuga da uni mai chai tha ga da uni hospital to ga da uni have di masi la le na Indian medical association की तरफ से थमजगे आइन की ओइबा पाम्बई हाइबदी अखोगी एक मयाम अमा लै सिगुम्बगी द आइन की ओइबा एक्शन लौखटनबा इंक्वायरी चथनबा अदुगी पाम्बई दो सीजन नरगा डॉक्टर मदी नर्स हॉस्पिटल स्टाफ द खुद थादबीदा इंक्वायरी दो फजन स्मूथली चथा हलगा जेनरी बा हेल्थ केयर प्रोवाइडर सिंग दो मनान ले मगा मोगी जब चाबी दंगी दुम भंगबगी दुम नियम नीति लेजै सीजन बगी इंक्वायरी प्रोसेस चथा हलगा एक्शन लोबदो दुम लोबगी दि प्रोसेस लागनी न थमजै
Meanwhile, hundreds of patients in Tamenglong faced disruption in essential healthcare services today as doctors at the district hospital went on strike following the violent assault of a senior doctor at Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, Imphal. The strike has suspended outpatient department OPD services, emergency care, routine operations OT and periodic medical examinations PME. However, patients already admitted at the hospital continue to receive treatment. Moving on, Governor in Council has approved establishment of 2 BSc nursing colleges under the Central Sector Scheme in Thoubal and Churchanpur, along with another augmenting nursing education establishment of new colleges of nursing co-located with Medical College in Churchanpur under the Central Sponsored Scheme. Moreover, 2 new state-funded GNM nursing schools will be set up in Thoubal and Churchanpur to replace existing schools being phased out. The state currently faces a shortfall of around 40% in GNM seats and 64% in BSc nursing seats. And these new institutions aim to bridge the gap, improve healthcare access and produce more trained nurses, particularly in rural and underserved regions. Underserved regions, I beg your pardon. The Governor in Council also approved an increase in the stipend of MBBS and BDS interns at Jenims from 15,210 rupees to 25,000 rupees, which is the first revision since 2015. Further, approval has been granted for recruitment of staff and multidisciplinary research unit MRU at Jenims under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare's scheme for developing health research infrastructure. The MRU will serve as a platform for biomedical innovation, clinical and public health research, and evidence-based healthcare solutions. Rajya Sabha MP Sanajobal Leishamba has congratulated Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for introducing Next-Gen Goods and Services Tax (GST), asserting that the GST reform will hugely benefit middle-class families, farmers and common man. Speaking to media persons at Thambal Shanglen in Nityaipat Chuthek, MP Sanajauba said under the new GST 2.0 reform, as many as 375 items will become cheaper, and this will promote consumption and boost further production in the country. MP Sanajauba expressed confidence that the new GST reform will help the country to become third largest economy in the world.
भारत से इंडिया से यामना थोबा मतंग बनुंगा अखोगी पृथ्वी के अदुगुंबा थार इकोनॉमी दा अखोगी लाखबगी अखोगी मंगलांदो मदु यामना नकना ले हाबन अदुना करमाइना मसी अखोगी ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर और ऑनरेबल फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर ला बसी खंड खाय मतंगा मसी अनोबा रिफॉर्म से तौरगा मसागी अखोगी ट्रेडर अमसुंग कंज्यूमर ओगदब अखोगी पोट कारबार तौरीबा अमसुम पोट लेगदोरिबा अनिसिगे मरक्ता यामना नुक्सिनबा अदुगुंबा खुद सामनरगा चलगा कोइगी अनौबा अखोना खंजरिबा भारत से अहुम सुबा इकोनॉमी दा पुखलंगनबगे दुगुंबा मागी लंबी दुदा यामना कोइगी मसिगी अनौबा रिफॉर्म सिना कोइगी याम हिस्टोरिक ओइबा दुगुंबा कोइगी करी हाइनी स्टेप अमा नत्रगा अदुगुंबा लंबी अमा पीगनी हाइबसे कोइगी अनौबा रिफॉर्म सिना कोइदा ताई.
Leader of National Socialist Council of Nagaland NSNIM and Atok Kilonsa, Thuyangling Muiva, will visit his native village Somdal in Ukhrul district on October 22nd after 50 years. In a statement issued by Member Secretary of Organizing Committee Francis Ningshen, it urged General Secretary Council of Nagaland Churches GPRN to organize a special prayer program for all national workers on October 5th, 2025 for the success of the proposed visit. It also informed that Thuyangling Muiva will arrive in Ukhrul at 10 a.m. on October 22nd and attend a public meeting at Ukhrul district headquarters. He will leave Ukhrul town for his native village Somdal at around 3:30 p.m. After spending few days at Somdal, the NSNIM leader will leave for Dimapur via Senapati district on October 29th. Fast Track Special Court Number 1 Manipur has convicted 64-year-old Ningthokjam Chauba under Section 18/6 of the POCSO Act 2012 for attempting to commit sexual assault on a minor girl aged about 2.5 years. Special Judge R.K. Memcha pronounced the judgment after a detailed trial of the case for the incident that occurred on December 10, 2019 at the accused's residence at Lapupatera, Kunau, Kordak, Awang. According to the prosecution, the child's mother lodged an FIR the next day at WPS Imphal West after the victim disclosed about the incident. Medical examination conducted at RIMS confirmed the incident. The court observed that the victim's testimony, corroborated by her mother, medical evidence, and other prosecution witnesses, proved beyond reasonable doubt that the accused attempted to commit the offence. Rejecting the defense claim of false implication and lack of intent, the court held that the accused's actions showed clear intention to commit the crime. The court has fixed a later date for hearing on the quantum of sentence. General Longjam Roma Singh Memorial Trust observed the Remembrance Day of freedom fighter General Longjam Roma Singh, who fought valiantly against the British. The program was attended by former Minister Langpolakpam Jayanta Kumar, Trust President Longjam Joy Chandra, Manipur University of Culture Vice Chancellor Professor Paunam Gunindro, and writer Achobu Yumnam. Floral tributes were offered to the portraits of General Longjam Roma in honor of his sacrifice and service. Speaking on the occasion, former Minister Jayanta Kumar recalled the life and legacy of the freedom fighter, noting that while he is often remembered as the teacher of Pauna Brajbasi, it is equally important to recognize his own contributions. He said Manipur was once an independent nation before British occupation, and General Longjam Roma took a major role in the Manipur levy, standing at the forefront of resistance. Having exceptional skills in Thangta, his courage and leadership remain etched in history. He added that role of the trust in preserving his legacy and passing it on to the future generations is vital for the state.
Satrana mai pan phorpakan da phungui adan ponda parja basina ongjomlan mai pang halaktana bides mai timpirame bagi thagat badu natte dal mejo na thuma ne bides mai timpirame bagi natte makui thagalis makui nung do bhauri ba mari ba panu siba biteye na hai tam se mani makatam na ning khatam na yigi mikhapol na hing mu tamno hoda ba asagi life ho che pai to ba ngamba adu da kai na pi dana moin to tabak tu ge ne ba ngasi ho ba And
it's time for a short break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back, and in further news, Kamjong District Administration conducted a pilot of Adi Karma Yogi Abhiyan aka at Thoi Village Community Hall in Kamjong District. The event was attended by SDO ADC Kamjong HL Jain as District Nodal Officer and SDO Phungyar Nimi Khamrang as Block Nodal Officer, along with several villagers including village headmen. The village headman expressed appreciation for Thoi being chosen as a model village and hoped the mission would bring transformative change. Addressing the gathering, HL Jain highlighted that AKA aims to bridge critical gaps in tribal-dominated areas to ensure growth and sustainable development, urging villagers to seize the opportunity to uplift impoverished households. Nimi Khamrang emphasized the mission's significance for marginalized tribal communities and called for diligent service from volunteers, including equal representation of men and women. District Master Trainer Umathing Aungshi guided attendees on their roles as volunteers and stressed that meaningful change requires broad community cooperation. The participants then conducted a detailed village mapping to identify areas needing intervention. National Institute of Technology NIT Manipur is set to hold its 12th annual convocation at City Convention in Palace Compound tomorrow. Making the announcement at Conference Hall of NIT in Langol, Director of NIT Manipur DVLN Somayajlu informed that the annual convocation will be graced by Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla and Board of Governor Chairperson NIT Manipur Bajrang Lal Bagra. During the convocation, degree certificates will be presented to 295 students for this year, out of which 203 are from BTech, 35 from MTech, 37 from MSc and 20 are PhD students. The director also informed that 70% of BTech graduates have received placements at 45 companies this year.
I'm happy to share that this year 295 students are receiving degrees in different disciplines and programs. 20 PhD degrees, 37 MSc degrees in the areas of mathematics, physics, chemistry, and 35 MTech degrees and 203 undergraduate degrees, that means BTech degrees, will be presented in this convocation tomorrow. I'm happy to inform you all that this year more than 45 plus companies visited for placement in hybrid mode and provided jobs for more than 70% students with significant packages.
Ideal Teachers Training Academy organized its first convocation ceremony 2025 at its premises at Sajiwa Imphal East District yesterday. Speaking on the occasion, DM University Vice Chancellor Professor W. Chand Babu lauded the efforts of teachers for their role in bringing change and advancement in society, stating that every line of professions begin with a teacher and their guidance. When a teacher works with dedication, it has the power to bring real change. He remarked that it is paramount to improve education sector for the future generations. Professor W. Chand Babu added that organizing a convocation ceremony motivates fresh B.Ed graduates to contribute in their respective fields while wishing success for the new batch.
Education is the foundation upon which a society is built, and the role educators are playing cannot be overstated, and we all believe that without educators we will not be able to build our society. We are making great leaders. We are making again another educators. We are making all these bureaucrats and officers. We are making all these scientists, and you give and we all give. the inspiration for making all these things happen. So without you, things cannot happen. And the esteemed faculty members and the responsible staffs and officers of this academy have been playing in that line a great role which we cannot deny and overstate it.
And in national news, Kolkata reeled under the impact of heavy overnight rain that killed 7 people and left several areas waterlogged. The deaths were reported from Binyapukur, Kalikapur, Netaji Nagar, Ghariyahat, Iqbalpur, Behala and Haridevpur, with at least 3 victims dying of electrocution. The downpour, triggered by low pressure area over the Bay of Bengal, hit the southern and eastern parts of the city the hardest. The deluge disrupted traffic, suburban rail and metro services, while water entered homes in low-lying areas, damaging property and forcing schools to declare a rain holiday. India Meteorological Department has warned of more rain in the next 24 hours. The situation has also disrupted flight schedules, with visuals showing waterlogging on the tarmac at Kolkata Airport. Air India and Indigo have issued advisories warning of possible delays. The downpour comes days ahead of the city's Durga Puja festivities, raising concerns for organizers working to protect pandals from damage. Meanwhile, Calcutta Electric Supply Corporation (CESC) has appealed to citizens to avoid electric poles and wires on flooded streets. And that is all we have for now. But before we wrap up, here are the headlines once again. Manipur government making all efforts to give impetus to entrepreneurship in state with assistance from centre, asserts Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla. Efforts on to restructure medical rules and regulations to strengthen public medical fraternity relationship. New rules will reduce treatment-related fatalities, says Indian Medical Association Manipur State Branch. Governor in Council approves establishment of BSc nursing colleges for Thoubal and Surchanpur districts to boost medical and nursing education. MP Sanajaubal Leishemba appreciates Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for introducing GST 2.0, stating it will hugely benefit middle class families, farmers and common man. And National Socialist Council of Nagaland NSNIM leader Thungangle Muiva to visit his native village Somdal in Ukhrul district on October 22nd after 50 years. Thanks for watching SKTV News. For latest news updates, keep watching SKTV.